Welcome to season 4 of Creating Magic. I'm Danny.
And I'm Paula.
And we are back. We had a bit of a longer break, but we are back and we are ready. And Paula is joining us officially as co-host on the pod.
Yay. I'm very excited. I'm excited.
You've been on a lot of episodes, so it was like unofficial.
Yeah.
But now you are like officially the co-host.
I'm officially official. I could add it to my Instagram.
I'm going to update the Instagram. I'm going to update the website. We also have a new logo.
Yes, it looks so good. I love it.
Thank you, Brian from @TwistedGnome for the gorgeous logo.
Yes, he's amazing.
He is also known as Carrie's husband.
He did such a good job. Yes, and we love Carrie
phenomenal.
Too.
We love Carrie. But I'm really excited for the new logo and the changes coming up. Last season was a bit of an up and down. We weren't very consistent. So I just wanted to kind of level set. We are going to stick with the bi-weekly schedule for now. So every other week.
That's a good idea. I think that's
it's a good flow. And then if we feel like it or do something fun, we'll throw in a random bonus episode.
Yes.
I am going to also start adding in some other fandom episodes that will be linked in. I'm just saying that one of the Thursdays, because we still release on Thursdays, is May the 4th. I can't not do a Star Wars episode on May the 4th.
You have to do it. You have to do it.
It's just
there's no other thing you could release on that day.
No. So we're going to dive into some other fandoms. We will still be doing heavily Harry Potter things and Harry Potter creators and our friends and community. We will be, if you didn't pay attention to October and Paula and I jet setting across the country, we will be covering.
I'm still exhausted.
I know. I look back and I go, how did we manage that?
That week between LeakyCon and Denver.
It wasn't even a week.
Going to Atlanta.
Like 4 days. It was like 4 days. And then we went
but it was so fun.
It was, but then we went like 3 months without seeing each other. Like I didn't know what to do.
Know.
Like October ended and it
but
took
to be fair, I wasn't
2 weeks ago.
I wasn't like going anywhere. Like I generally don't go. I didn't even go to the parks during like December because I don't like it like when it gets like too crowded.
Same.
And I wanted to do Grinch, but I never made it.
The Grinch is a hard get. He is hard to get. If you're not there right when they open.
So I was like, forget it.
That's okay. We ended up seeing each other again, about 2 weeks ago? Has that already been 2 weeks?
I think it's only been 1 week.
Was it last week?
It cannot have been 2 weeks.
It was last weekend. We got to see each other.
When this comes out, it'll be 2 weeks.
Yes. Yes, exactly 2 weeks.
Like a week and a half.
We got to go to this amazing Airbnb
I want to live there.
Yes. We all just go check out our reels. We got to go with Carla and a huge group of Pottergrammers. It's Great Escape Villas, so you can check them out too. Y'all, this place had its own Diagon Alley with motion sensor lights. Paula and I sat inside the Ford Anglia.
Exactly.
For like an hour.
I would not leave. Like I would stay there, but I would never go to the park. I'm just saying. I would just stay there. Like you don't have to do anything.
No.
It was too cold, but it even has a pool.
It has a pool. It has everything. It has a movie room, which we didn't take advantage of. That's one thing that I look back, I'm like, we did not take advantage of the fact there was a movie room. We brought in our own karaoke.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed the karaoke.
That was an epic time.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, we've done like a lot of stuff. We did a lot of stuff last year.
We did, and our list is still tame while we wait for announcements of things. But so far, I will be attending Literary Inc. in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
I cannot wait to see all the stuff you see there, and I'm hoping you come back with something.
We'll see.
I'm hoping. I think it'll happen. I think it's the perfect place.
It is an ideal place. So Literary Inc., it's from March 3rd through 5th. They have over 200 tattoo artists that attend this thing. And then there's going to be vendors, cosplay contests, pre-parties, and after parties. They have a huge block party before they even start. So tickets are on sale now and will be available at the door. You can check it all out at literaryinc.co. But it is a whole wizarding, literary tattoo convention. You don't even have to have tattoos to go, but it's really cool. And some of our favorite people like Oddment and Tweak and Laserbrain Patchco are going to be there. We will also be at LeakyCon Chicago.
Yay! I'm so excited. So many people are going. I am so freaking excited.
Yes, this is your sign to go get your tickets and join us in Chicago for LeakyCon at the start of August. And then
that's where it's going to be. That's where the party is going to be.
We are the party. We are going to bring the party.
We are the party.
I will not say that there will not be glow sticks involved because it might happen. I love glow sticks.
You just love glow sticks.
So does Nicole. You can't blame just me. And then we will also be seeing the Half-Blood Prince with Cineconcerts in Orlando in June. But that's all we have on our schedule so far.
But there's going to be more. There's going
to be so much more. I think it's good that right now, as it's only January, that those are the only things we have scheduled.
Yes. And hopefully that when stuff starts coming out, they don't come out like within a week of each other. Yes. So it's manageable. We don't have to do like in and out 24-hour flights because I don't know about you, but that was rough.
It was rough. I'm really hoping beyond hope that our October does not look like how it has the last 2 years. Because we were never home in October. Every weekend we were at the parks. We were doing something. And I love seeing people either plan your visits together or space them out for us people that work during the week.
Yeah. Please. I actually have in February, I have Mamta that I'm going to meet up with. And then Annie from Witching Twins.
Yes.
But she's coming during the week. So I may meet her for like dinner or something.
She is, but she's also coming to LeakyCon.
So yeah, there's that. Now is the season where people start showing up.
Yes. So
it's much easier not to live here.
It really is.
It really is.
But if you are coming, let us know and we will try our best to meet up with people. But we work Monday through Friday. So if you don't come on a weekend, it's not as likely to happen.
It becomes very complicated. For me, I don't mind going out on it because I'm relatively close. But the park usually closes like at 8 and I get out at 6:30. So by the time I get there, it's time for me to come back.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't work out. Before the park used to be open later. Even during the summer, it wasn't open late. It was open like only till 8.
They had like a ton of private events. I don't know if everything got backlogged from them being closed, but there were so many private events. I mean, this weekend we are attending a meetup for Uncelebration.
Yes.
At the park.
With the Central Florida Slug Club.
Slug Club, yep. I think that's pretty much it. I am going to start adding like these type of events to the podcast website at creatingmagic.com. So if you guys have things like, even if they're not in the Florida area, like anywhere in the world that is coming up that you know of.
You want to know what I found out like a couple weeks ago? That there is a Harry Potter themed planner event. It's this weekend, of course. If not, I would have been there. It's in Atlanta.
See, and you could have gone to the exhibition before it closed. There's this other thing in Atlanta I want to do. We are slacking. Yeah, so we want to hear about those.
Put everything together.
That's what we're going to do. So send over anything that you know that's coming up and we will get it on our website and we will share it so that everyone can go enjoy these events. So Paula, now that you are an official co-host, which I love saying, let's do a reintroduction of Paula. So let's start easy for the people. I don't know who doesn't know this, but what house are you in?
I am in Slytherin. No, I'm kidding. I'm in Hufflepuff, the best house. I know some people think that's not true, but Danny's one of those people, but it's the truth. I'm in the best house. Plain and simple.
I feel like my house is the best house. Because I am a Ravenclaw. And I have more and more of these conversations lately where like I do something and people around me will go, ha, Ravenclaw. And this is what, and I know you don't believe in secondary houses.
Oh God, no,
And
never.
like, even if I believed in secondary houses, I don't think I could be in a secondary house. Like, I'm like so freaking Ravenclaw when it comes to things.
Yeah.
Like, because some people, I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, that could be like I could see it. And then with me, I'm like, I don't think you have a second.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I feel like I feel like you can obviously have some traits from the other houses, but I don't believe like that whole Slitherpuff or
No.
Griffin.
I used to
Don't
say,
you dare.
yeah, I would say like Ravenclaw with like tendencies of this house.
Exactly. It's kind of like the zodiac signs, right? Like you're like my rising,
You're,
like your rising
yeah,
sign or
I
all
don't
that. Like I
understand
feel
those
like
either.
that.
Myers-Briggs, I understand. It's weird for me, like, because when I look at all those personality type things, I
Mm-hmm.
tend to be one of those, like, on the edge. So, like, for Enneagram, I am a five wing four. So
I
I'm not
don't
a
know.
solid. And then, like, Myers-Briggs, I I'm INFJ and ISFJ. My
I did
feeling
that a long
sensing are
time ago.
50%. I've taken it multiple times over multiple years, and my feeling sensing are always at 50%. So I flip flop with those. But with Ravenclaw, you're like, yeah, no, you're just straight up Ravenclaw.
You're just straight up Ravenclaw. I don't know. The test says my mom's a Ravenclaw, and I say she's a Slytherin. I don't know. I don't know.
It's
I don't know.
possible.
But maybe it's like the creativity thing, I guess, to me is
Yes.
like
You
what
know I am a
it's
strong
definitely
promoter
not.
that Ravenclaws are the most creative house.
Yes. I agree. I agree.
So
I can agree with that.
so what are some
Um
of your favorite fandoms? I know you don't have a lot.
I don't. So like Harry Potter was like the first thing we're gonna say like book wise. I've said this before. I read it as an adult. So it was like the first time I read something that I was like, oh, I have to keep reading it. I never felt like that about anything. And still to this day, even though like I'm in like book clubs and stuff like that, it doesn't capture me the same way. I haven't found anything like that. But like I always joke around that one of my favorite fandoms is like Friends. I love Friends. The Beatles, like I name my kids after Beatles songs and cities in England and
What
a Beatle.
are there any like new things that have come out that you've just really gravitated towards?
Well, I
And if it's not
loved.
Wednesday, why
Uh,
not?
no, you're like, well, is there anything that you're really into, and why is it Wednesday?
Pretty much.
That's how you should have asked this.
I should
No,
have.
I loved Wednesday. It took me a while to watch it, but I was like, fine, I'll just watch it. I generally don't give in to watching stuff that like everybody's watching.
I know that about you,
But I was like,
and
oh,
I was like holding my tongue for the longest time. Like Shelly was like, "I'm watching
if you push
Wednesday."
me too much,
I know
if
because
you
you're
push
like
me too
me, and
much, I'll
I'm
be
the
like,
same
no.
way. But Shelly was watching it, and I'm like, I'm just waiting for Paula to watch it so I can ask her to be my Enid.
Which I was thinking for Uncelebration to kind of do like a Luna Enid, but
That's such
I
a good
didn't get like the
crossover.
full. I wanted to like make a sweater, but come on now,
LeakyCon
Paula.
is coming.
I know, and now they're introducing other fandoms, so it might be
It will
a
be a
good
good. I
crossover.
have some. I have some crossover plans.
You do?
I do.
Ooh, I'm excited.
So
You're so creative, so like I feel like you could like do anything. Mine has to be like I'm not making anything. Either my mom is making or I'm buying something that I can modify. I'm not really like a maker of like clothes or anything like that, but I can definitely modify something. But I will not be sewing anything. I'll tell you that right now.
I made a dress this weekend.
You made a dress?
I made a dress for
Like for
Sunday.
LeakyCon?
Not for LeakyCon.
Oh,
LeakyCon is in the progress, but I am going to a Star Wars meetup on Sunday. So I'm making a
I'm so
bound
excited.
for Sunday.
And you already made it though, or
The
you
dress
finished it already?
it needs hemmed.
Okay. Oh, that's done. That's
I
pretty
would have
much done.
hemmed it by now, but my mom's coming and I went, oh, she can measure for me. It's really
Hey,
hard to hem on yourself.
yeah. I don't know about hemming. My mom does that for me.
I can hem for other people because I can mark it, but it's hard to mark on myself.
Right. I can't wait to see it though. Very excited.
I'm excited for it. Who is your favorite character and who is your least favorite character? I feel like I'm just setting you up for things I already know.
You are setting me up. My favorite character is Neville. If you don't know that, we're not friends. My least favorite character, Cedric Diggory. Did he deserve to die? No. No, I don't think he deserved to die. But I don't think he was the real Triwizard champion either. I always got a douchey vibe from him. It just bothers me. I just did. And his at least in the movie they make his dad seem like the sweetest like guy ever. But in the book, he was kind of like I felt like he was trying to like vicariously live through him.
Yeah.
Which just made everything worse. It was just ugh.
Oh, Cedric.
Ugh.
But we do love when you cosplay Dedrick.
Dedrick. I'll probably bring it back to LeakyCon.
It's such an easy Friday convention plan.
It is an easy Friday convention, but I want somebody to be my Harry, you know?
Trey.
Like I want
Trey was ready for you in Denver, and then he literally
but he doesn't really cosplay.
No, but he'll wear his Harry stuff. It's not cosplay, it's just his normal wardrobe.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. But that's all of us, I think.
Yeah. We can find you a Harry.
I have to wear. Yeah, I need a Harry. I need a Harry for sure. Like, I want somebody to dress up as the freaking Triwizard Cup. Something. I need a band.
This is working for me because it falls in line with one of my big plans for LeakyCon.
What's that?
No, I'm not going to say
it. Is it a surprise?
So, to everyone listening, if you would like to be part of a large cosplay group at LeakyCon, or you cosplay Harry and you're looking for your Dedrick, contact us. Join us.
Send us a message.
If you know how to play an instrument and want to play the march, please join us.
If Natalia comes, she plays the violin.
I really am still like petitioning for Griselda to be the band conductor.
I am all for it. I'm gonna work on her.
That is my petition. Like baton and everything. Like I need that.
Like
in my
full
life.
marching band.
Full marching band.
I love it. I love it. I just need. I really just. I need my Harry. I want somebody to dress as the Triwizard Cup. And then I would see things like at LeakyCon on the Saturday. I saw people like dressed up as things that I would have matched with had I worn it on Saturday.
I want to do a group.
But, yeah,
we should figure out some type of group thing to be.
I like it. Even on Sunday, because Sunday's like a super light day.
Yeah, well, on Sunday's the cosplay the contest.
Yeah, but nobody really wears. I mean, you wore yours because you had entered the contest.
Yeah, but I also removed mine at the back of a panel because I was done wearing it.
True. It's not easy wearing a book.
It's not. It's not easy sitting in a book.
I wanted to do like Neville, like somebody had mentioned to me about being like a Membulus Mimbletonia, and I was like, oh my god, I would love to be your Neville.
Have you been Neville yet?
No, I play around with a wig here. I love a wig.
We need to get you to have your Neville moment.
I do need a Neville moment.
You have the sword now.
I do have this. No, but I would never take that out of the thing.
No, I wouldn't either.
First of all, I have children.
Okay.
And while it's not sharp, it's still a blunt object that I think could probably puncture someone.
And if
So
not, your kids will
probably not a
figure out
great
how
idea.
to.
Exactly. Lennon has asked on several occasions, does this come off? No.
No.
No,
No.
it does not.
No.
So we play with the plastic one. We have a plastic one here. But yeah, I've never like cosplayed Neville. We'll call it wig play. I have a
I
couple
think you should
Neville
go. I think
reels,
you need to go full out Neville.
full out Neville.
I don't know what
I saw
version.
someone, I would love like the last one, obviously.
Yeah. Because Susan's done a cute Neville bound.
Yeah. I love her Neville bound. You know what I would think would be cute? You ever watch A League of Their Own?
Mm-hmm.
Like the baseball, like their little uniforms, but in houses.
That would be fun.
We could do that. That looks easy.
We can manage that.
Right?
It's going to be a good year. We're
She's
going
like,
to have a lot of
let me
fun.
write it down.
Let me make a
She's
list of
Ravenclaw. She's
all
like,
the
let me
new
take
projects we
notes.
have.
All the new projects we're gonna do.
What new
I don't
hobby
really
can I
make projects.
start
I
based
like
on
to.
this project?
Oh my god. I just my hobby is buying supplies for the hobby.
It is.
But I don't actually do the hobby.
I'm doing
I
better.
bought that you're doing better?
I'm
I
doing
need
better
to get
about
better.
not buying random. I almost got like a new thing this weekend. I'm like, no, you're not going to do it. You can't.
I want to know what it was.
It was this really cute embroidery, and I just don't seem to have the impatience. When I was a kid, I had patience for embroidery, and now I just really don't. And I have so many projects on my list.
My mom does like those like the kits,
cross stitch,
the embroidery kits. She's making me one with Hogwarts and like Hagrid. She's not done yet. It may be years before I see it, but
maybe years. My friend does cross stitch, and she in the guest bedroom she'll put the Wi-Fi password on it.
Oh, I like that. But then, what about if you have to change it? You just cross stitch something. That seems like
she's moved now, so it's no longer the same anyway. But
listen, I'm still thinking about A League of Their Own.
Mm-hmm.
We could have like Quidditch bats, like the little.
I've always wanted to do a Quidditch uniform.
With bludgers.
I've always wanted to do a version of a Quidditch uniform.
It looks very like easy-ish.
It's like a basic circle skirt.
For somebody who doesn't sew.
No, the skirt's easy.
Yeah.
That's manageable.
It's the shirt, you think? That's like. I'm sure there's a pattern.
Yeah, we could probably
buy it.
Yeah, we could probably purpose it in like cricket vinyl type of situation.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah. I can't cricket, but I have you to cricket for me, so.
Yes, I can cricket. I can also screen print.
Yeah, see, we're set. That's all we need.
We're set. We're ready.
We'll make the skirts, we'll buy the shirts, and then we'll add to what we need.
I love it. I'm in.
I like this.
I call Hufflepuff.
No, you have to be Slytherin. How do you feel about, like, I know you have dressed in other houses. When you're dressed in another house and someone identifies you as that house, does that make you annoyed?
It does. It only does if that person knows me. If they don't know me, I get it. Like, but I have had like someone at Universal be like, "Oh, Gryffindor, huh?" And I was like,
all the time. Because I wear my Newt scarf a lot. Like, I wear my Newt bound a lot at the park, and they're like, "Oh, another Hufflepuff." I'm like, not a Hufflepuff. And then, like, on the other end of it, they're like, Muggle. And I'm like, not a Muggle. Put my claws away.
Yeah, I do get like, what? What are you talking about? I also love when people, I mess with Kim all the time and tell her like that she's a Hufflepuff.
I think everyone messes with Kim all the time.
Yeah, she is not a fan. She's like, I am not a Hufflepuff. I'm like, okay. That's like Jude. Jude says he's a Gryffindor. That's a lie. I know
Yeah.
my puffs.
I don't see that one. Well,
I'm
so the first time we had you on the podcast, we had talked about your kids in Harry Potter, and at that time they were very young. But you now have two
yeah.
kids that I'm aware of reading Harry Potter.
Yes,
What is that
Lennon
like
and
for
London.
you?
I freaking love it. It's like the best. It only lasts about like 5 minutes every night because they're falling asleep
Well,
basically.
and they're also really
But I
young
love,
too.
yeah, they're only 7. So, and like I said, Lennon is, that's why I was asking you about that book earlier. Lennon's the only one who reads for fun. So I'm trying to like keep that going, right?
Yes.
Because I definitely don't. And I feel like you can't really force something. Like I feel like when somebody knows how to draw, I feel like you can't teach someone to draw. I feel like you cannot teach someone to love reading.
No.
And he loves it. Like he will, once he's done with his books, he's like, can we go back to the library? Like, so I'm trying to keep that going as much as I can. London's only doing it because Lennon was doing it.
Whatever
Kind
gets her
of
to
like
read.
I'll take it, but
Yeah.
but I love it because like when they're reading, I know what's coming next. So if they get stuck on a word or something, I can like by listening to it, I'm like, oh, it's this.
Yeah.
Or like when they say, like they know how to say Hermione because they've already seen the movies. But you know, like some of us who were saying Hermy one for God knows how long, um, they don't have that. But like, um, he said Lennon said Vernon the other day, but he said it funny. He was like Vernon. Um, he couldn't say Petunia, so like things like that. And I'm like, oh, it's kind of cute.
I feel like we've gotten so many versions of the books. I feel like there's a huge like misstep at the fact that they have not done graphic novels and make them even split up the books even more and make them into graphic novels.
Graphic novels, yeah, that would be amazing. I'm sure somebody will come up with it at some
eventually.
point.
It just always like throws me because they have done a lot of like kids books like that I used to read are now like the Babysitters Club are now being released like as graphic novel types. So I just think I'm like Harry Potter's like
London would probably like that.
Yeah.
London always picks those like girly books.
Emma's been reading the little sister ones in their graphic novels, and there's one because I know London also wears glasses. There's one about when she gets her first glasses.
Ooh,
we're specifically talking about this because like all the glasses wearers and my niece who wears glasses too were on the chat.
Oh, you were like,
we got our own book about getting new glasses.
Finally. Yeah. Where it's not like you take off your glasses and you're instantly beautiful. Like on the Spanish soap operas are big on that.
Or like the 1990s movies, they're like, oh, the nerdy girl needs to look better. Just have her get contacts. I'm like,
yeah, and then she's like super hot.
So weird. It's such a weird thing. It's such a weird choice.
It is weird. But seriously, on Spanish soap operas, it's like a big thing too, where people just like, it's like a super transformation. And here I am, like the minute I take off my glasses, I hate the way my face looks.
Same. I think I look weird without my glasses.
Yes, I've been wearing glasses since I was 8. So
oh wow,
I feel like I don't, when I don't have glasses on, I feel like I don't look like me.
I also
like even when I take pictures, people are like, "Oh, do you want to take off your glasses?" And I was like, "No."
Crazy.
Like, if I take off my glasses, how's
no one's gonna know I'm in the
I
photo? Because I feel like my glasses are also like part of my personality.
Exactly.
Now, do I have like 5 different pairs of glasses? Yes, of course I do. Of
course.
Zenny. Thank you, Zenny.
Zenny's the way. Thank you, Zenny. I mean, I have my Harry Potter glasses are prescription. They're from Zenny.
I know this episode has been like all over the place, but pretty much we're really excited for what the season's going to bring. We're looking for a lot new guests, a lot more experiences and travel. I think I also want to do some episodes on the parks since we're always there. Let's do some parks
Yeah.
and talk about food and like our favorite drinks. Otter's
Yes.
Fizzing. Their what
The
is
orange one.
the orange one? It's my favorite.
Mm.
It's so good.
You know anybody that drinks the fishy green ale on purpose?
Someone got it at
Was it
Johnny.
Johnny?
Johnny got it. He had two.
Ugh. Karina and I tried it like when we went to the Orlando Informer thing a couple years back, and we were like, well, let's try this. The only thing that was good about that were the boba,
The
basically the
boba.
little popping.
Johnny had two the
The
weekend
thing
we were
tastes
in
like
the park.
dirty toothpaste water. Like you brushed your teeth and you dipped your toothpaste in there, and then they put the boba in there to make it like fancy.
Mm-hmm.
It's minty. It's so weird.
It's not my choice, but
yeah, no, for sure. But I love butterbeer. So, but only hot is superior.
yes.
And if I have to drink it cold, frozen, I don't like. The first time I had it, I tried the regular, and I was like, "This is a mistake."
No, the only time hot
thick.
is not superior. There's only one time hot is not superior. When you want a good photo, the hot butterbeer just doesn't photograph as well. You need to go frozen.
No,
but otherwise, hot is superior
with fire whiskey in it when it's cold. But you're not allowed to do that at the park. You're not supposed to. I don't know. Mix your drinks.
Yes, but
you could take a shot of fire whiskey, but you can't put it inside your hot butterbeer. That's crazy to me.
Or they just can't see you put it in your butterbeer.
I don't know. I've done it before, but
yeah, just make sure no one sees you.
It's nice. It was a nice cold day. I felt nice and toasty.
But yeah, so we're gonna cover a lot this year. I'm very excited. I'm excited to have you officially on board and for it to be officially announced. And just
I'm very excited to be. I've loved the podcast like from the beginning, so I am very excited to be part of it and to like talk to people that that we talk to on the internet every day, but to like have a real conversation with them and to learn more about what they like. It doesn't only have to be Harry Potter, so I love that we're expanding that part of it. So I'm here to learn. I'm ready.
I'm excited. Well, until next time, keep creating.
Bye.
With another clever idea to get us killed, or worse, expelled.